Yes, Lord Megatron.
I'm gonna spit you all.
Megatron is dead! I am now the leader of the Decepticons!
You have failed me, Starscream.
I think
Alright,
my
we're
friend
live.
said... Oh.
Yeah, we're live now. Everyone, welcome back to another session of the Sigil of Storms. And come on, zoom right, computer. Zoom.
No. No.
Stop. Enhance.
No.
Zoom!
Computer.
Enhance!
Computer, what are you doing, computer? This is what I want you to do. That's... Why are you not...
Ah, the wonders of live streaming.
There we go. Now it's working right. I
I
think.
thought Skynet overtook your computer just then.
Oh, whatever. I'll figure that out later. Well, technical problems anyway. So, Alto, please.
Sorry.
So first off, Risu is... We don't know what she's doing at the moment, but she'll hopefully be joining us later on. It's not an immediate concern right now, especially since her character isn't actually in the town with the rest of the group right now. She went back to her little camp, whatever, for the... So, instead, we are going to be getting kind of right into the recap. Let me move everyone over to the world map and see if things work for me now. Yep, they work for me now. Okay, perfect. That's all I wanted. All I wanted. All right, then. Last time, the party went to Runheim after dealing up with a few things at the monastery, the last-minute things, and... Oh, let me see. There was a lot of changes that happened in
No, there wasn't.
Let's see. Azul ended up completely changing her class because...
Reasons.
Resolution of how that resurrection and death and the poison and everything that she had to deal with, how that ended up. Other than that, Creighton ended up going off on his own. Ilana decided that she should probably, as a 13-year-old, learn how more to do things. And I was completely okay with this because I probably shouldn't have okayed a 13-year-old in the first place.
You need to learn how to be a child.
And Falana has discovered places where, oh, hey, there's a bunch of research here that applies directly to what I want to know. I'm going to have to be doing more research.
And she don't give a crap about anyone else, so.
I was going to not be mean, but you guys...
I didn't say it.
Better go and get that ointment for that sick burn.
No, that's just the character. She don't give a crap about nobody else.
I was going to leave it on set, and that actually annoyed me. No, that actually legitimately annoyed me, because I was going to leave it on set.
She's a single lady. She don't need no man.
Now I don't even want to freaking continue the recap, because you ruined it, Jeebs.
Please continue. I'm sorry.
So... This was all planned pretty much ahead of time. All the players were switching to new characters, and I'm going to skip over details, this, that, and the other. But we have new characters in this as well, where they've met a local tinkerer who Azul apparently knows from before everything happened. At least knows of, maybe not knows personally, but knows of. As well as a local cleric who they've kind of shanghaied into joining them. And in the process of going around, they've actually heard an interesting story from a monk who was journeying into the city to get supplies and information. And I believe the intention today was to go shopping and then to go investigate the thing that the monk found. Let me move you over to Runheim.
Yep, we did a lot of off-screen party loot shenanigans for several hours, so that it wouldn't take up a whole bunch of time here.
All right. One more thing to say before we get into it, because I'm just going to have this continue off before everyone would have gone to sleep. You do hear like a thunder crack in the distance. You know that there's going to be a storm going through. Maybe not through Runheim itself. Maybe up north a little bit, but up north is where you're going. So that'll be fun to deal with tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Okay. Does this seem to be a normal storm, or is it the storm of screw you over?
You've encountered the storm of Screw You Over a few times now, and it doesn't seem quite as energetic as that one. So you would assume it's just a natural storm.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
We don't care about natural storms. They're not scary.
Weather? What the hell's weather? What's the deal with lightning?
Does our druid have whatever that spell is?
Control weather now.
She does not have control weather.
No, the lightning bolt one. Was it called
Yeah,
lightning?
may be having her prepare it.
You
Oh,
mean
okay.
you mean the one they called lightning bolt?
No, not lightning
No.
bolt. That's just a bolt of lightning.
Call lightning.
It is called lightning. All right, that might be an interesting thing to consider for her. All right,
Nah.
so this is
That'll
what
be
we've
metagaming.
decided to do with the old loot. We're going to give the Ion Stone of Strength to Sayara, which is Alto's character. The Night Vision Goggles and the Frost Brand are going to Ione. The Lux Stone is going to Shiki. We're going to buy a new Lux Stone for Lily. Bedroll of Ultimate Rest is going to Shiki.
Yay!
The Necklace of Elemental Resistance is going to Sayara. And the Book of Wisdom is going to Sayara.
And there were a few minor things set out to Azul and Cassidy. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head.
Yeah, you can go back and look at those if you want. Yeah, here's part of the. This is what they've got over here.
Like, all I remember off the top of my head immediately is Azul has that Wand of Wonder that the party found in the monastery, and that Cassidy
mean-
ended up with the Displacer Beast cloak.
You mean the sorry, you mean the wand of RNG?
Yes, no, this is not the Wand of RNG. This is not the Wubba Wubba. Azul could use the Wubba Wubba currently, though.
Wobble Wob, I take a Wobble Wob is like the Wobberjack.
Yes.
It has, like, you roll a d8 and then you roll a d20.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So there's like 160 possibilities.
Okay. So now that we've distributed our stuff, was there anything else we were going to buy? I thought there was, but I can't remember exactly.
I know you were considering armor at some point, though Azul's not too worried about that currently.
I've got a nice half plate. Half plate, yeah.
What is Alto wearing currently? Nothing.
Nothing.
Naked.
Oh
She's got her
my.
like little her
Fur.
normal outfit, but she doesn't have that much.
What's her dex?
It's 4.
Yeah, let's get her studded leather.
All right, so just give her studded leather, which is 12.
And how much is that gonna cost?
Studded leather is like stupid cheap. I don't remember off the top of my head. It's a book.
The thing
Page
open.
studded leather will cost 45 gold pieces.
45. All right. So I think we can afford that. Can we afford like a +1 studded leather? Is that available? Or a studded leather of glamoring?
You could. Azul's probably not too worried about it as long as she has armor, though.
Yeah. Let's go with the 45 for now. That's a disposable income.
Yeah. And it's enough to keep her somewhat set up.
So that will
All right.
be 390.
And that pushes her to 16.
Oh, that's better.
Alright.
Okay.
So
So she's got the studded leather. We were gonna get something that was of rarity, I thought. Val, do you remember what we were talking about?
Christ, I can't remember.
I
We've talked
don't.
about a few items for various sessions, Jeeves. I can't remember all of them.
That's the biggest
no.
problem with having 17 different sessions that we do is we can't remember our plans for each individual.
I can't remember my plans for this, and I'm the one running it.
Wasn't it? We were looking at something for wisdom or intelligence, weren't we? Was that it?
Thought the only thing you guys were really looking to buy was the Lux Stone.
Well, I know that I did buy the Lux Stone. I took it out of the party loot for the money.
Because didn't we bring up like another iron stone or wisdom or something like that? I can't remember.
We were thinking about finding something that set.
We
Wisdom.
were and ahhing over it.
I don't recall yet if we've ever made this official declaration, but there was a consideration being made for Ione Stones where I was intending, or at least considering, to take away the attunement requirements, because most Ione Stones are actually pretty crap.
Garbage.
Yeah,
and
that's
that you still need to have it hovering around your head to have the effect, and I'm probably going to limit it to 1 of each stone, so like you can't have, like
Cool.
on, say, Azul, you can't have 5 strength stones and then she's something at 20 strength. That I wouldn't really be okay with that.
That'd
but
be dumb.
you could have like 1 of each type of stone, because Yeah, like I said, most stones are not particularly good. The only one I might consider requiring attunement is the one that gives you +1 to proficiency.
Ah. Now the thing is though, Jeeves, even if we do get a wisdom stone, it won't be useful for Shiki because I've got 16 in Wiz.
Yeah, it would. You get +2. It's
Is it
+2
+2?
wisdom. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's plus. It doesn't set it.
Okay.
So the Ion Stone of Reserve, you're saying that no longer requires attunement?
The reserve is an interesting one, which I think I could say would keep its attunement requirement.
Okay. Yeah, I feel
I'll
that one's
consider that
strong
more.
enough.
Why would reserve keep its?
Because you
it
cast
has-
spells from it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, it has a decent effect. Like some of them, a very rare item that increases your charisma by 2 to max of 20, that requires attunement.
Okay.
That doesn't really weigh out very well.
Especially when you've got stuff, for intelligence or whatever that's uncommon, and it's sets it to 19. It's just not even worth it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm gonna play like hard and fast with this. So if you have a question, just ask me. But most of the Ion Stones, I think I'm gonna say, will not require attunement.
Okay. Are they still very rare, or are they rare? Or...
I'm gonna keep the rarity. I feel.
Seems fair.
So can we find a Ion Stone of plus wisdom?
Plus wisdom,
Insight.
insight.
It's Iron Son of Insight.
That's very rare. You can look around for one. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Because
yeah,
Shiki's
roll-
lived here for a while, does she have any advantages to
roll
knowing
an
where things are?
investigation roll an investigation check for this one. Shiki could do so with advantage.
Yay!
Okay.
Ooh!
Oh, very
Starting
nice.
off strong.
All right, so as it turns out, there are actually a few places that would sell items like this, like these wondrous items, Ion Stones. In particular, you know of 2, or Shiki is able to help you find 2 of them. One of which is selling it for a rather outrageous price of 30,000 gold.
That's
The
it?
other, however, is selling it for a much more reasonable 4,090. And that's probably, you get the feeling, because it's kind of in a little backdoor shop. The shopkeeper is a little shady, but you can roll an insight to see if it's too shady.
He's good. He's good. He gives me powder all the time.
Lily thinks he's probably all right.
Guys, it's probably fine.
Shiki thinks he's probably all right.
All right.
What does Azul think? Or is she with us?
Yeah, Azul will be with you.
All right.
Azul will roll insight, and she'll think he's probably all right.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
I backed her all choosing ones, guys.
What would
Just like
Cassie?
yesterday.
What would Cassie say?
Cassie gets dragged along. What does Cassidy think of this? Cassidy's insight.
You know what, Cassidy?
probably
It's
all right.
3-1. This guy's fine.
Yeah, she thinks he might be okay. There's a little questioning things that she's not completely certain of, but everyone else thinks he's okay.
Nah,
I
he's
think we need
good.
a se-
He's
I,
good.
I think we need a second opinion. Let's get Filana over here.
Nope. Nope. Let's
All
buy
right,
it.
so-
Let's buy it.
Yeah, he's gonna sell it for that price, and Shiki, since she has dealt with him before for grabbing like some of the gunpowder and such that she uses, she knows that this guy does not haggle. If you don't take the price he tells you, he does not sell it.
Is it 4,900?
I think I said 49. I said I don't know what I said, but that's what I meant.
welcome, stranger.
Then
What
let's
are you
do
buying?
it.
What are you selling?
I'm selling
All right.
arrows for knees.
Buy him for a high price.
All right.
490.
So,
Sorry,
is there
the
anything
shady.
else you're going to be looking into? Are you going to met up with Sayara yet?
I'm gonna go back to the other person, the one who's selling it for 30,000.
Is this?
He's not buying.
No. I'm going to go back to the other person, the one who's selling it
Okay.
for 30,000. I'm going to tell them that we found another one for less than 5,000 gold, and their price is outrageous, and we would like to buy this one for a more reasonable price of, let's say, 6,000. It's more than what the other one cost, but still should be enough for a little bit of income for this person as well.
They laugh you off.
They have a stick up their butt.
Yep. All right. Well, that's okay. We don't need to do business with them anyways. Lily flips a bird as she leaves. Anyways, who's taking this one?
Stone?
I think the Ironstone was going to Sayara. Have you met up with her yet at Shiki's workshop?
It depends. I thought Sayara was.
Sayara's at 20 at this point. I think.
We have rested, haven't we?
Yeah. Sayara's
Okay.
at 20. She's gonna get the book to go 22, so it's not going to Sayara.
Okay. So it's going to.
I'll take it.
Okay.
You've got. It depends. Anyone else need it? Really? It gives me an extra grit point.
Think Cassidy could benefit from it, but she's gonna be going up in like a level. If you guys don't already know, she's already at 20 wisdom. So
Okay.
yeah, so you have
The only other person I could think would be Ione because that also gives her an AC.
But I think giving the extra grit point will be worth more than the extra AC.
Yeah.
In worst
Grit
case
is
scenario,
very good.
You just have to have it circle her head instead of yours if you want to do that. So
Yeah.
just
Also,
think-
Reese is not here, so.
Yeah.
So there is that.
Okay, so I'll grab it then. So it is Ironstone of Insight.
Insight. It is an incandescent blue spear.
That floats around my head.
Yep, and it will float around your head.
Hold on. Before you attune to it, can we have someone identify it?
No achievement.
Yeah, float around your head at 1 foot. Yeah, you can have Azul identify it. It looks to be pretty good after Azul casts it as a ritual.
Alright, just so I remember my base wisdom, I'm just going to quickly put it on my sheet. So I remember.
Alright, so she
Just in
doesn't see
case.
anything that hints at a curse or anything, so.
She didn't see anything that hints at a curse now.
Alright, let's go meet up with Sayara.
Dum-da-dum.
Yeah, petty enough to meet up with CR.
Is she waiting there for us?
She's been waiting outside of Shiki's place because that's where you guys said to meet.
As we approach, Lily's gonna wave at her. Hey! Thanks for coming!
What took you guys so long?
Well, we have a lot of really cool
Nothing.
stuff, and Lily's gonna be taking out all of the really cool stuff that were given to Sayara and just handing it to her. And we had to do just a little bit of shopping to make sure everything worked out.
Are you sure it's okay to just give me this stuff?
Eh, you're borrowing it.
I
can't
Are
use
you-
most of this anyways.
Okay,
Azul will speak up. It's better than wasting it all.
I guess.
Besides, if it's dangerous, then, well, we'd rather somebody be able to help us fight.
I'll do my best.
Now, you, Alto, you don't want that mall, right?
I can't use it.
Because it's,
Ooh.
yeah, well, you could, but you wouldn't.
No,
have
actually, you cannot
proficiency.
use it. Does not have proficiency.
Yeah. I think you just don't add your proficiency bonus, but
Yeah, you just don't add proficiency, but it's basically I can't use it.
it is basically worthless. Alright.
Silver, can I? Because I was spending a little bit of time before we went shopping anyway. Can we roll back a little bit so I could? I wanted to start working on that
Yeah, you
project.
Yeah.
So like I was going to spend like maybe 1 or 2 hours on it.
Yeah, go ahead and, let's roll tinkering checks. 2 of them for now.
Okay. I have some of my bonuses from. Actually, you would have given me luck stone in the thing, so okay.
Mhm.
1, 2.
I'm just going to record this over here so you have a 9, which is a crit. Okay.
Okay. How much how much is that gonna cost me for the moment, or are you gonna just do the full total when it's made?
I'm probably going to do the full total when it's made, because I'm not going to
Okay.
worry about it too much, because I haven't actually worked out the details of this yet.
Okay, just keep track of like how much I.
Yep, yeah,
Well,
just keep track of how much you've done, and that the 1.9 is a crit.
Probably at the end of this is when Lily would show up and be like, "What you doing?"
I'm currently working on a barrel.
Okay, cool.
And with that done, the group ready to head out?
Yeah.
All right. You head for the gate over here, same one you came in. Are you going to be leaving the apparatus behind locked up, or?
I think we're gonna take it with us. Unless anyone has objections. Phoenix Wright.
I don't know what it is. I've literally never seen it.
Sayara, your mummy that you go.
Technically,
Technically,
let's just go.
why have you got a big old bag and it looks like you ran away in a hurry?
No reason. Let's go.
Okay. If you want to put your big old bag of stuff in our tank or in the bag of holding, that's a possibility. We've only had a couple dead people in there.
What?
What?
Nothing.
I think I'll keep my stuff on me for the
And-
time being.
And people
Okay.
say I do some weird stuff.
They were already dead.
That's still weird.
That doesn't make it better.
We needed
Just-
someone to identify the bodies, and it was the easiest way. I mean, try lifting a 200-pound body, two of them, and dragging them for like, a mile. It's just
I
easier
think
to make it 15
have.
pounds.
I think I can find the ship by myself. I gotta do.
You don't realize the grunt work they have you do at the medical office, do you?
You have to drag people for a mile? Yeah. Maybe I should just, let you guys borrow this bag of holding for next time you have that. I mean, and hold a couple of people in it at least. Alright, does Azul or Cassie have any objectives? I keep saying that. Objections to using the apparatus?
They don't particularly have any objections. Azul actually is more inclined to want to take it if this ship is even remotely what she thinks it might be.
I would like to use one of the bag of tricks items.
Okay.
1d8.
Silly Lily, tricks is for kids.
Okay, cool.
You have which color baggie was it? The gray one?
The one that I set up.
Cool. Okay. So you reach into this bag and you manage to get your hand around this fuzzy little orb and you pull it out and you chuck it probably 20 feet into the distance and the ball hits the ground and bursts out to form a weasel.
That's useless. I'm gonna take
Lily?
another one out.
Lily, did you make dinner?
No, this is supposed to help us a little bit once we get there. It might be a little better.
I thought it was
Same
dinner.
thing, you reach in, you pull out another orb and you throw this one. As it hits the ground, Panther.
Panther, that's what we're looking for. Alright, so Lily's
Lily,
going to...
did you get supper?
Lily's going to have the two pets sniffing around outside the tank and just keeping an eye out for anything that seems hostile.
All right. You probably, as you go outside with the apparatus, I'm assuming you're gonna have Shiki lead the way again, as Till gets out of town.
It's not very far to the apparatus, right?
The apparatus is like in her shop, so it's from her shop to outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So just for the safety,
Just tell me how to drive it.
Yeah,
Please.
Lily will
Azul.
teach her.
Please.
Lily will teach her how to
Azul
drive it.
will, yeah, Azul will also Azul will explain. Yeah, I'll teach you how to drive it when we're on the way.
Yes.
All right. So you'll take the apparatus out. Just outside the gate, you're gonna see Ione there. She's just kind of waiting for the group. Got there
Crap.
probably early.
Crap, I stole it.
And to the north, the storm. You can see that there is a thunderstorm up to the north. Like I said, it's not hitting where Roomheim is currently, but it is kind of blocking out the sun. So there's a bit of shade, and you can understand like where it's actually the storm is. There's going to be rain, and there's probably a thundercrack every 15 minutes, maybe more. It seems to be a decently active thunderstorm, nothing too out of the ordinary. And I'm just going to say you're going to convince Ione to get into the apparatus as well, and she'll kind of just direct you on the way to go up. Azul, of course, explaining which lever does which, this, here, that, the other thing as they go. You're eventually going to hit along a path, and the path will be bringing us to our next map. Yay, maps.
Oh my god. You mean with actual tokens on it and stuff?
Lily's going to mention to Cassidy that she has this whetstone of electricity that she's had for quite a while, And there's a lot of electricity around here. I don't know, might be a good idea to use it anytime soon. Or let
Guess
someone
you'll
else
keep that in mind.
use it.
I guess you keep that in mind. So you should be in the lower right if I've done this anything remotely considered correct.
Yep.
Yep.
Is this the map where it's going to kill Alto's frame rate?
This would have been it, yes.
No, I loaded in just fine.
All right,
Amazing.
cool.
It might be because we don't have dynamic lighting off yet.
You should have dynamic lighting, but you don't have darkness.
Yeah.
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 Because everybody has dark vision.
No, because it's not. Well, everyone has dark vision, but it's also not. It's daylight hours. Yes, there's a storm above you, and you're like there's light rain coming down on you to get up this far, but there's still the sun coming through at least the clouds somewhat. So there is light.
Yes.
All right.
All
Well, lead
Speak
the
the
way,
devil.
Ione, I guess.
Hey, it's Arisu.
I apologize for that.
Yeah, I tried to call you.
I told you my phone was
I tried to
dying
call
and
you on
acting
Skype.
up. Yeah, my phone.
That's right.
All right, yeah. Regardless, the quick details for you: the party went back, did a few minor shopping things, nothing too significant. Met up with Ione, who led them towards the forest where she came from. There is currently a thunderstorm in the forest. It doesn't appear to be unnatural, but there's been lightning strikes every so often. Light rain, things are obscured. Lily will have given Ione 2 items, which would have been night vision goggles so that she has dark vision, and frostbrand.
We also have a dagger of haste. I don't know if that's useful for anyone, but that's in the bag of holding. And Lily would mention that we've got something that allows haste, but you have to keep it out, and it's not very useful for her.
Not useful for me either.
Not really for me either.
All right.
Something to keep in mind.
Meanwhile, Risu, for the map you're on, you're going to be the lower right if you haven't found yourself yet.
I'm
Lily has
still
thrown out-
loading.
Yeah, Lily has thrown out 2 animals from the bag of holding, a panther and a weasel, which are kind of following ahead of the apparatus and making sure things are okay. The party, I'm just going to freaking have them follow behind because it'll be easier overall. And Ione will explain you just need to follow the path for a little while. So if somebody wants to move things along the path.
Well,
I can't move Azul. Okay.
That's curious. I'll give you control of Azul.
So if I do this, the arms go down, right?
And she'll nod and continue to explain how it works. How do you not have control?
No, I never had control over her.
We've lost control.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't think I ever gave you control before. Well, there's no reason to not let you have it now.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna move people up to the corner here, because that's probably
Alright.
about... Alright.
Yeah,
And
the
Lily...
animals are going ahead a little ways.
Yeah, Lily had directed the animals to keep an eye out for danger and stuff.
okay, I'm reading.
Okay, she's coming back shortly. The animals are going to keep going, and they're going to stop around about this point, and they're going to lift their heads up as though they're smelling something nearby.
Lily gonna get out of the tank. What is it?
Obviously, they cannot talk.
Does she know she can't speak to animals?
Oh,
Can
it doesn't
Lily
look
cast
like
speak
it.
to animals?
You can roll perception checks.
All of us?
Yeah, you can roll perception checks if you wish.
No.
Cassidy's
I've
staying
only
the
got-
apparatus to pilot it.
Mage armor, magic missile, shield, and thunder wave, so I can't speak with animals.
Yeah, she's gonna. God damn, I gotta open up this little sheet again because I'm smart.
Oh, we got a ring of animal influence. Lily's gonna pull that out of the bag of holding, put that on, not attunement, and she's gonna use talk to animals.
All right, perfect. They'll explain that they smelled something up ahead, a few people, and that there's something had gone through here recently.
Cool. That's helpful. That's one of the 3 charges. Alright, Lily's gonna relay that information. I assume the others can't hear that.
Yeah, they wouldn't have been able to hear that. So, This is, at least this particular stretch of the forest is part of a trade route, so that's not too surprising. Shiki would know that much.
Yeah. Would I? Okay.
You
Liz
would
gonna-
probably know that this is
Where
like
have
a
you s-
trade road.
Whatever you say, boss.
Liz gonna ask the Panther to stealth ahead a little bit. Keep an eye out for anything important.
Do you know how long talk with animals or speak with animals lasts?
It says one use. I'm assuming that I only get one use, but I can still command them to do stuff.
All right.
It trips and fell on its shears.
All right. He's gonna get about this far forward and stop, looking around. You get the feeling that he doesn't feel like he can stealthily advance much further.
Okay. Is anyone in this group good with stealthing? Like, I'm not great with it, but
No.
Uh,
No.
kind
Lulu
of.
will sigh, and she'll just kind of say, "I can do this,"
Kind of.
and she'll just kind of start walking
No.
forward, and she'll get ready to hide herself. Luckily, the light rain is providing a little bit of light obscurance.
Wow, I'm rolling.
Oh, so much.